So welcome to the Cooper Athletics Leadership Program, brought to you all by the Athletic Department in collaboration with good partners.
So today we're going to be talking about cultural competence, as you know, and this is an issue that I really can't stress how important and how critical it is to deal with it at this time period.
I want to talk about class, and how I've been exposed to class is pretty much on every level that one can be exposed to class.
With the 11th pick in the 2009 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Aaron Maiden, defensive end, Penn State.
Implicit bias can only take place when we refuse to try to identify with the humanity of other people. The second I can put every accolade and every accomplishment I've ever had to the side and say, you know what, man? You're a human being with a story. You're a human being with a story. What's your story? What struggle look like for you? How do you define success? It might be a million worlds between the world you live in and the world that I live in, but the gray area between us, that's the space that we can grow. I love the fact that there's so many athletes in here. What are you guys doing as athletes to control the culture of what's going on in your locker rooms?
When you're an athlete, the level of expectation is set high.
I eventually came to this realization that I didn't belong in sports. I didn't belong in sports because I was admitting to myself that I was gay. But during that period of my life, I realized that I wasn't done playing and that I still had something to offer. My coaches, my roommates, my friends, they all helped me change the way I saw the world.
Being gay is okay. Being black and gay is okay. Being yourself is all right. No matter what team or what culture or what coach or what anybody else says, you are fine in every aspect. And the most important thing that I learned in my process is that there were people that loved me unconditionally in my home, on my teams, and in my life. Family is what you make of it, young folks. Be proud of who you are, and also stand up for others. Make sure that there's nobody that is left alone in this process.
But it's also going to make you a better teammate. Think about where that person came from. Maybe they came from a rich family. Maybe they came from a poor family. Maybe they only had single parents. Maybe they had no parents. Maybe they don't speak English. The more you embrace the diversity and you embrace the people on the other side of you, you're going to become a better person, a better business person, a better teammate. The three parts: diversity matters. Diversity is important. It's not just a buzzword. Diversity really, really does matter. Embrace your culture, embrace your heritage, embrace who you are.
Whether we are women at Harvard Business School or minorities on an elite college campus, each of us earned our place to be here. And if we and our institutions remind ourselves of that enough, we're less likely for that stereotype to impact our performance. We've all been there, but when it happens, we're not powerless. We're not powerless just to wait until that stereotype threat disappears. We can do things immediately to change our circumstances. When we notice our own behavior responding to stereotype threat, we can spot it. So these are very small things I wanted to bring forward. I did want to point you to the work of two incredible people, work that I refer to often in my work with schools and have found to be very powerful. These are very small steps that I'm putting out in front of you today, but they're steps on a pathway toward building what I believe is the world that we all would like to live in. Thank you.
Work together on this, and Danny is going to come up and help you all get into your small groups.
Like we're co-ed sports, so like we lift together too. Like we're all like I'm on the rack next to the boys. Like I know coming in as a freshman, that was terrifying to me. And like
I think there's a lot of positive effects from diversity. A lot, I think, is also kind of out of our control.
I kind of disagree. I think that I'm just being honest. I think since that's happened, we don't say things either around or it kind of turns more into a joke.
So I think, at least I could relate to the wrestler guy, was it Akil? the most, just because he, like the things that impacted his life were something that we can monitor. Like we can monitor what we say. It's not always the easiest because we get into habits, but we can monitor like what words we use, what sayings we have, and we can also try to reach out. And if you feel like someone's experiencing, say, mental health issues or prescription drug issues, and you witness that, then you can try to get help if it's coached in.